Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
And welcome to the Weird Science Comics channel here on YouTube, where I'm going to be going through the free Comic Book Day X-Men book that is a prelude to the Ten of Swords X-Men story, but also a prelude to a Tom Taylor, Ivan Coelho story called Dark Ages. And that was a surprise to me, and a very pleasant surprise. The X-Men story, though, I have not been a fan of Excalibur. This is an Excalibur type event, this Ten of Swords. Now, with the cover here, I see a bunch of X-Men. Oh my, this is going to be cool. See those X-Men doing their thing. You don't get much X-Men in this little story that is written by Jonathan Hickman, Tini Howard, and art by Pepe Larraz, where you end up just kind of having some aliens doing things that you have no idea what they're doing. And this is the Jonathan Hickman way. Throw some things out there, not explain anything, and hopefully people will get fired up. I'm not fired up by this. I need somebody to fire me up about this. I want to be fired up about this. And as I said, the Excalibur book in the whole Dawn of X, the whole X-Men line, it is my least favorite book of all of them. I am not interested at all in anything that goes on in that story. So I need something to get me excited, and you beating around the bush, showing things, and then what eventually ends up happening is just having tarot card readings. I don't need Miss Cleo telling me about stuff. I need to see why I should be excited about this, and this isn't doing it. And there you go. You get to the Starlight Citadel, and now we're going to have a reading, Weezar. It's the astrology mumbo-jumbo. And here it goes, and you get the Judgment card. Yes, the Four of Wands, not to be mistaken by the Five of Wands. The Hanged Man, not to be mistaken by the Hung Man, right?
So lame.
Yeah. The Eight of Cups, anybody? And the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords that predicts there'll be people stabbing each other in the back and things like that. There you go. There's your X-Men, people. That's what you get. That cover is so misleading, even though this is free. So I can't complain too much, but still, if you're that, oh man, I want to see what this Ten of Swords is, and up until now, I've been calling it X of Swords like an idiot. Now Ten of Swords. All right, let's go. And you end up like, didn't get me excited. Didn't get me really that less excited, because I have a 0 excitement level. Didn't put me in the negative. It didn't get me to 1. I'm just here waiting to see what happens. So I guess it's one of those, when I get done that, I just say, well, I guess I'll still be checking it out, and I'll just have to judge it from there. But I'm not excited about it. Not excited at all. But we have a Dark Ages story by Tom Taylor and Ivan Coelho that I am excited about. And I did like what we got in this. It got me excited. It was almost like it was a trailer for, a summer action blockbuster is what it felt like, where the X-Men one, the Ten of Swords, was barely even a teaser trailer and nonsense. But I'm a big Tom Taylor fan. I'm a huge Ivan Coelho fan as well. So this is singing my tune here. Now, I know that some people have told me specifically that they are getting a little bit wary, a little bit tired of Tom Taylor's whole deal. He likes the killings. He does. He ends up where you have every character is nobody's safe. They're going to kill. You're going to die. I don't like Tom Taylor because of that. And I like Tom Taylor. And yes, I do realize that this is what he does, that he does have this formula. He's starting to get a little, typecast as a writer with that. So I hope that he backs away a bit. But you end up where I love Tom Taylor because he usually gets the characters that he's writing very well. He ends up making them very lovable. You end up falling in love with them through humor, through interactions with each other. And then he kills them, and then you cry. But when he does kill them, the reason why it's such a big thing is because he has made you fall in love with them. Those are the parts that I like more than just the killing. But this has some violence in it, and somebody might die. So it kind of goes with it. What you start off where Pepper Potts is yelling and screaming in her phone to Tony about an earthquake. I don't know what she thinks he can do, but he says he's working on it. So I guess he can do something. And he tells her to get in the basement, go to the bunker. And what? The bunker? Underneath the building? The building's going to fall. Please, Pepper. Tony tells you to go to the bunker. You go to the bunker. He has figured these things out. He's not sending you a place where he thinks might be dangerous. He's not. He doesn't think that the bunker is more dangerous than the penthouse. He's a smart fella. He's worked this out. He even says that Galactus could tap dance on the bunker, something that I now need to see. But yeah, while this is going on, kind of an EMP type mystical whatever blast goes, and it does start to shut down all the city's power and even the tech, including the Iron Man suit, as you end up having Iron Man trying to get a hold of a bunch of different people, some people on his team, things like that, while Pepper keeps hogging up the line, yelling that the elevator shut down. Well, that was an aside that Tony said to Pepper, take the elevator down. It's not what you do in an earthquake there, Tony. So maybe he's not as smart as I thought, but she ends up getting out. It's only there so that she could get out of the elevator and then eventually run into Tony in a minute, because Tony's suit starts shutting down. He can't see anything. He ends up where he tries to call Cap, and he says, "Hey, Cap, Avengers Assemble." And there's Cap. Tony, what? What am I supposed to do? I know the guy has a nice ass, but he may not be able to figure this out, and that's ridiculous. Like, I think that Tony wants me to assemble, but I don't know what language he's talking about. We'll have to see what's going on. Cap, we love you. But yeah, in the meantime, you end up with the unfortunate circumstance of a suit shutting down and a plane crashing right into each other. And you do end up having Tony run into the plane, ends up losing his leg, and then smashes into the Stark building where Pepper just happens to find her because she was coming out of that elevator. And there he is. And she's like, "Oh, are you okay?" And he's like, "Dark. It's all gone dark forever." I'm like, you're a little dramatic, Tony, but we'll see what that means and all. But I'm excited about it. I thought that this was a really cool, like I said, it's a trailer for a big action movie, and it got me excited. It got me excited for it. Now, it's not going to be for a little bit, a couple months or so I hope my excitement level maintains. But yeah, overall, I'd give this an 8 out of 10. I like the Dark Ages story way, way more than the Ten of Swords deal. I can't even call that a story. I really can't. There was nothing to it, nothing at all. Let's play with the tarot cards. Oh, my. Let's do that. Where's your crystal ball? You got the magic 8 ball? What's it saying? You end up with that. So the art's great throughout. Ivan Coelho and Pepe Larraz are both really great artists. So it's free, too. So I can say it's very much worth getting. But yeah, because of the whole shutdown and stuff, it didn't come out at the day that we're going to have the free comic book day. So these things are coming out in dribs and drabs and deals. So yeah, go and check it out if you can get a hold of it. And that's that. So I hope you enjoyed this quick deal. I hope that you enjoyed the video enough to like it and subscribe to the channel. Also look in the notes below where you can see a bunch of links to a Weird Science podcast, websites, things of that nature. And I will talk to you later.